First and foremost, is it appropriate to wear a hair bow if you only have 2 scoops of hair? Hello. This is different from videos that I normally do. I just wanted to sit down and chat with you guys and just, we're going to talk shop. We're going to talk shop a little bit. But first, we are going to take our vitamins. Well, this is more of a dietary supplement. These are the apple cider vinegar gummies from Vita Authority. I'm pretty sure I have a coupon code with them. If I do, I'm going to put it on the screen and, leave a link in the description box. But I have been taking these for a few days and I don't necessarily know if they're working, but I know they're not harming anything. They don't do anything to me as in raise my sugar or anything. So I've been taking them. They say you take it twice daily. So I've been taking one in the morning and one around 6 p.m. And they taste really good. It tastes like candy. So before I get started on the topics at hand in today's video, I would like to talk about 2 of my content creator friends. They are Jay and Imani. Jay has her own website. It is a blog / content workshop / she makes like products. She has digital products that you can buy. I will leave her link in the description box and put like a screen recording of her website on the screen. Y'all, it looks so professional. It looks so good. You need to go check her out. Sign up for her email list. And as I was saying, you can sign up for her email list and check out the products on her page. And then also my friend Imani. She has her own makeup brand, you guys. And right now, I think it's just pre-order only. But go check her out. Her makeup brand is called Timeless Beauty. It is everything like this. I think she only has foundations right now. I could be wrong. But I will leave her link in the description box. I will leave Jay's link in the description box. You guys, check both of them out. They are my good content creator friends. And I love them down. And I will be supporting. Because one thing I love to always tell people is you don't always have to support. Sometimes we understand that you can't support monetarily. You may not be able to give money because, everybody has their own things that they're going through. But you can share. You can share and spread the word. That is free. That is free. And then maybe somebody who can afford to spend the money can spend the money. You get what I'm saying? So this is me spreading the word about my friends. First topic is feeling overwhelmed with life. You guys, I am 26 years old. I will be 27 in August. And sometimes, it's just me. I don't have any kids. I don't have any pets. But life is still very overwhelming for me sometimes. Sometimes, like this past week, I just want to ball up in a ball and just not necessarily cry, but just everything needs to shut up and be quiet. You get what I'm saying? And I think it's because I have the same old routine. Every day I wake up, I pray, of course, take my shower, brush my teeth, see what I need to do for the day. I go to work, come home, eat, go to my second shift at work, come home, maybe have a little fruit or something, and then I go to bed. And it's the same thing every day. And I think that I'm getting a bit tired of it. I think that's what it is. I think I'm just stuck in this loop and I want to be out of the loop. You get what I'm saying? And it can just be very overwhelming, thinking about all the things that you have to do, all the things that you need to do, but there's no time to do it, which leads into my next topic of content creating and working a 9 to 5. Y'all, I know. People are like, oh, you don't complain because you can do it. But it's really hard to be as consistent as you want to be when you have to work all day. Because, yes, I can make time after my 9 to 5. Or for me, it's more of a 12 to 9. But I can make time after that or before that to do content creating. But when you physically work all that time, and you have other things in between that you got to do. You have things in your home that you need to do. It takes a lot out of you, and you be tired. You are tired. You just want to lay in that bed. That is all you want to do. You don't want to record a makeup video. You don't want to record your skincare routine. You just don't want to. And then sometimes I'll be like, well, I might as well record because I'm doing it anyway. But see, recording things that you're already doing, it sounds like a good plan, but it makes it take a bit longer because now you got to set up the camera. If you want to get different angles, you got to keep moving the camera. You got to make sure you show the product. Like it makes things take almost 2 times longer. And sometimes I just be like, I'm just gonna go to bed. So that's why I haven't been posting as much content. I have still been consistent with YouTube. I have been posting once a week. There was only one time, I think I went almost 2 weeks without posting, but that was because my man came to visit and I just wanted to give him my time, you know. But I have been consistent with posting on YouTube, but it's TikTok and Instagram that I'm seeming to like fail at a little bit. I think I want to say I post every 2 days, and I know that's better than not posting at all, but I was going on like a little string while I was posting every day. It's just so hard to find the motivation. Sometimes I don't even have no ideas. With YouTube, I have a lot of ideas, but with TikTok, I don't have any ideas. I do have one idea. I want to do like a eyeshadow tutorial for every palette that I own. That's gonna be a bit hard because some of those palettes are like absolute trash. It's like one color in those palettes and that's the reason I keep the palette, because it's one color that is like bomb, but then the rest of it is like terrible. So yeah, that can be a bit difficult to like. So how do y'all like come up with content ideas? How do y'all stay motivated? My 9-to-5 girlies, my girlies that work a full-time job and make content, how do y'all do it? How do y'all do it? And also, what industry are you guys in? Like, where do you work? I'm a delivery driver. I deliver medicine. I like to call myself a legal drug dealer because basically that's what I am. I'm a drug dealer, but like legally, like it's acceptable. So yeah, that was 2 of the topics that I wanted to talk about. And oh my god, this one gonna get some of y'all fussy because okay, so backstory on me. I wouldn't necessarily say that I was bullied a lot growing up, but people talked about me really bad. I wasn't bullied, like nobody stuffed me in a locker, nobody like did nothing like that, but I was always the butt of everybody's joke. And you know, y'all know that meme, emotional damage. Yeah, lots of emotional damage. To this day, I struggle with feeling like I'm pretty. Because of, you know, beauty standards in society. I struggle to feel like my body is pretty. That's why I'm trying to lose weight, because I'm like, I just feel like my body isn't pretty enough. But even when I was smaller, I didn't think I was pretty enough. I always was like, I'm gonna get a BBL, I'm gonna get a BBL. But I'm trying to get that out of my head because I don't need one. I don't necessarily need one. My body is shapely enough, but it's like, I feel like it has to be perfect, you know? But that's because people have always talked about me. I have always been ugly. From like before I went to kindergarten, I didn't know what ugly was. My whole family was just like, oh, you're the cutest, you're the cutest. Then I got in school and I was ugly. I sounded like a man. I had big hands. I do have big hands, but like that's how they would justify that I must have been a man. Stuff like that. It just it gets to you but you know, it's funny because you also be like, when somebody talk about you now, it's like, bitch, you gotta come a bit harder than that. I've been called all types of shit. You got to come a bit harder than that. But it can be difficult to feel pretty, especially in this social media society. Being a content creator, sometimes I feel like my skin isn't clear enough. My hair isn't the right natural. You get what I'm saying? My body isn't perfectly like big boobs, small waist, big booty, big hips. I don't have that. I do have my booty. I would say my booty is like big enough. It's not like fat, but it's big enough. I feel like it works with my body. I feel like my butt is very proportionate to my body. My boobs are freaking huge, but my waist is not small. I don't have the curvy hips, right? So that is one part of it. And then also when it comes to doing makeup and skincare content, I feel like because I just feel like I'm not aesthetically pleasing enough to the eye. And I struggle with that when I make content because I be like, what is the point of me posting this when like I'm not Jada Waiter and I'm not Nara Smith. She's gorgeous. Like, you know, these girls that are just like society's vision of gorgeous. You get what I'm saying? I will never fit into that box. And I struggle with that sometimes because, especially with creating content, because I want to be, because there's some girls who just get, like, they just are pretty and they blow up. Although I am grateful that people like me for my personality and they like me for me, I was talking to my boyfriend about this. There has rarely been a time where a man has came up to me and just liked me from the jump, like because I was pretty. Usually the way it goes for me is a guy will, you know, meet me and then they friend zone me immediately. But then as we talk, as they get to know me, then they start to like me. But it's never because like, it's never just I'm pretty from the jump. It's like they have to find my beauty. And I don't know if y'all get what I'm saying, but like sometimes that sucks. Cause it's like, I just want somebody, like I be wanting somebody to think I'm pretty just off jump. Like, and I would say my boyfriend now is the only guy who I think he thought I was pretty off jump. Like we met online through Twitch. And I think he just automatically thought I was pretty. I wish sometimes especially when I was younger, now I don't really care so much. But when I was younger, I used to be like, I wish people would just think I was pretty off gate. I wish I didn't have to prove my prettiness or like not prove it, but you know, guys hang out with me for like 3 months and then they'd be like, you know what? You're not too bad. Too bad? I'm not too bad? Like, people don't know that the little things that they say can be kind of hurtful. Like, and I know that they mean no harm, but like hearing that all the time, you're not too bad. You're okay. You're not too bad. Or you know how back in the day they used to do the rate me thing where you rate somebody 1 through 10. Like, I just get tired of being a 4 and a 5. God, can I be a 7? But now, I don't care for others' opinions of my beauty now. It's more so the algorithm. It's more so the content that people consume. Does my face fit the content of what people consume? Does my body fit the content of what people consume? You get what I'm saying? Do you get are we right here with it? The last thing I wanted to talk about is so do any of y'all struggle with like comparing yourself? I don't necessarily struggle with comparing myself, but sometimes I do. Sometimes I get into like this funk and I'll be like, oh my God, why can't I be like this creator? Or why can't I be like this creator? Especially not with the content, but what it seems like their lifestyle is. But I also know that on the flip side of that, you never know what people go through to get these things. You never know what they're doing. Like, yeah, this girl might have her own villa in France, but maybe she got to fuck on some 75-year-old man to get that. I don't want to fuck on no 75-year-old man to get that. Or maybe some of them are scamming. I don't want to be a scammer. You get what I'm saying? And I know some people genuinely just have these things, but you just also never know what people have done to get the things that they got. And so I try to remember that before I just be like, why don't I have this? Sometimes, like, I want to film cleaning content. I love to clean and I want to film cleaning content, but I'm like, my apartment is not aesthetically pleasing. I don't have all the perfect bits of furniture. There's stains on the walls that I can't get rid of. They was here when I got the apartment. You know, I have a white refrigerator. Apparently that's a thing. I didn't know that it was considered poor if you have a white refrigerator. Um, but one of my friends, my best friend Tatiana, she told me, she was like, "You have a place to live. You have a car. You got it going on whether you know it or not." And I try to remember that, because a lot of people don't. There's some people who are trying to get their own place that don't have their own place, and so I'm forever grateful for my apartment. That's not me to say that I'm not grateful for my apartment. I am, but you see these floor to ceiling windows and the perfect furniture and like this perfect home, and it makes you not want to record your home, because it's not so perfect. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, I just wanted to chit chat with y'all today. These are things that I am dealing with, and you know, maybe somebody can relate. You guys blow up the comments, like put odds, like you can comment as the video goes if you want to. That's what I do when I watch people's videos. I comment as the video goes, and just tell me how you feel about these topics. You know, we can start like a conversation in the comments. I like talking to y'all in the comments. I love doing, I'm kind of liking this vibe where I'm like sitting down talking to y'all. We're chatting. So is there anything else that y'all would want me to talk about? Like, if you have any questions that you want me to discuss, or any topics that you want me to discuss, leave those in the comments. And also, if you made it this far into the video, and if you love the girls and the gays, can you answer this question for me? What is your ideal vacation? Tell me that in the comments. What is your ideal vacation? Shout out to my boyfriend for giving me that question. I always like to put like a little question at the end of the video to see who watches all the way through. And I asked my boyfriend last night, I was like, what question can I put in the end of this video? And he gave me that one. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for sitting here listening to me rant. And make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe if you are not subscribed already, because why the fuck would you not be subscribed? And thank you guys for watching.